This is Brian Zahnd, who wrote a book called Sinners in the Hands of a Loving God. And of course, this is a take on the famous sermon, Sinners in the Hands of an Angry God. And he's bringing the opposite perspective. And so in the book, he wrote, God did not kill Jesus. Human culture and civilization did. God did not demand the death of Jesus, we did. And so this encapsulates a lot of the progressive arguments against penal substitution that I see, in that they're saying essentially God submitted to what we wanted. In fact, I remember asking a progressive pastor this once: why did Jesus need to die if his sacrifice wasn't substitutionary? Why did he have to die? And I remember the pastor saying to me, well, it's because we wanted our pound of flesh and then God gave it to us, but it wasn't something he was requiring. And so I'd love to get your response to this quote: God did not kill Jesus, human culture and civilization did.
Well, let me say first that the opinion that your pastor expressed is an abominable view of God. That God would do unjust actions, like allow some innocent person to be killed, to allow somebody else to have his pound of flesh. What sort of deity does this man worship? That's really horrific. But as for the quotation itself, it's a false dichotomy. These are not mutually exclusive. It's true that Jesus was unjustly accused and condemned by the Sanhedrin and then by Pontius Pilate and the Roman authorities. And so in Isaiah 53, one of the striking features of the righteous servant of the Lord is that he is taken away through a miscarriage of justice. He is unjustly punished for what we have done. And yet, on the other hand, it is God's will that this happens. It was, as you quoted, it was the will of the Lord to crush him, to inflict him with pain when he bore our sins. And so this arrangement was both the will of God, the voluntary, self-giving sacrifice of Jesus himself, as well as the unjust act of human agents. And anybody who cannot see that there can be a kind of double agency between God's providence and sinful humans, I think has simply failed to understand properly God's sovereignty and providence over the world. These are not mutually exclusive.